John Wang, who's going to be doing the presentation here as the president. He's been the president for 11 years, 12 years, something like that. And I've been working with John for about 8 or 9 years. First thing I'm going to do is introduce Mike Castronova. You've probably all met him, talked to him over the last half hour or so. But Mike is a very important person here in this organization. I'm just going to let Mike talk a little bit about his company and what they do. And we want to thank you for hosting us.
Absolutely.
Really nice facility, and that's what we like. So
absolutely. Well, thanks for allowing me to come up here. Good to meet everyone that I haven't met yet. So Mike Castronova here with CMG Home Loans. CMG's been around since 1995, and I joined them. I actually sold a product that they have when they first rolled it out back in 2005, 2006. It's called the All-in-One Loan. And I often tell people that when they ask what I do, I say I help people rob banks instead of letting the banks rob you. And what that means is I've got a product that allows you to cut your mortgage interest expense in half. So
great.
So thank you. So
thank you for hosting us.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Thank you for you guys come. You know, it's cold and outside cold and running. We have 7 people. I get 7 people text message saying they cannot come. The reason we choose Antioch, and I live this area for a long time. Even I don't live Antioch, but I know Antioch very well. And some people say, well, Antioch is not safe. My answer is today Nashville, nowhere safe. So, right, today Nashville, nowhere safe. You know, I believe Antioch a whole lot better compared with 20 years ago, 10 years ago, even 5 years ago. So we believe this is a more diverse, more international, right? It's Antioch, you know, Antioch. The Best Buy building, we already lease out. We're going to build up a called Pan-Asia. It's market. This market is huge. 45,000 square footage plus something else, okay? The reason we choose this company, because 2 reasons. Number one, this company, they have a 7 stores in different cities. But in different city, the city size very close to Nashville. So we cannot compare with LA or New York or even Atlanta. We don't need so some people say, well, why you don't choose their company? That company is very successful in Atlanta. We're Nashville, not Atlanta. We more close like to what do you call it? Like Nebraska, well, some St. Louis. Okay, more close to Indianapolis, something like that. So the store, they already have the branch in this kind of size store. And this is number one, we choose them. Number two, the store, they are not called Chinese market. They have even for Middle East, they have a Low Asian, they have a Vietnam. Sorry, I don't have a Mexico, a Mexican. But they have a lot of different Asian style. So I believe there's like one stop for a lot of Asian people from Asian country. The Antioch area more Asian than any other area. Pretty much over 30 million, even more. So here to briefly tell you. There's 80,000 square footage here, but actually we still try to negotiate with codes, try at more square footage. But right now we are not really sure because they consider our parking lot. And next door is a charter school over there. We already talked to charter school, we have contract. Charter school allowed us to put a parking lot there during the weekend. During the night, we pay them extra money. It's fine, just not for weekday during the daytime. But so we're going to add an additional 80,000 square footage. So the location is great. Okay, it's exit 59 for Interstate I-24. So it's when you get out exit either 60, either 59, drive there just a couple minutes. You know, even you have a traffic, but I just this is pretty much the square footage and location. We really want to talk to the city, you know, but right now, current mayor is mad of me because last time I support his opponents. So he's I'm not talking to him yet, but I'm going to talk to some council people. We try to put this area on the city map as one of the attractions. We want people to see the city map, whatever online, even paper, can see that. It's a kind of an attraction. Whatever they call Chinatown, still okay. Called Asian Square is still okay. So we just believe we put some, like for the new tourists, for the people visit Nashville, they know where is. We just believe it's very important. And then plus the area, except these, we're going to build up an additional 40,000 up to 80,000 extra building over there. Extra for this is my idea. We put some retail, and then we still put a community center there. With one building, we're going to build a 2-story, and plus a basement, not a basement. We put a parking lot, and the kind of underground parking lot because the area compared with Bell Road is much higher than regular Bell Road. So we believe it's underground. We still consider that. I tried to put a community center, and we tried to ask the city probably can funding something, and we let the community center. We don't have a Nashville area, whole Tennessee. They don't have any community center for we call minority. Well, not minority. Sorry, minority is not for Asian. Okay, and I tease with a lot of people. Was one day you guys become minority. so yeah, I don't know also, but anyway, okay. So we just consider put some community center there, okay. And I'm still consider community center still open during the weekend for the Chinese school. Nashville have 3 Chinese schools. We give them for free, which is considered attract more people. The store, the market inside, they have a food court. They all have a food court. They say they have a tradition. I believe they're traditional Chinese food, you know, but Peking duck or whatever, you know.
I'm looking for some good dim sum.
Okay, yeah, yes, they will. And so we here we put a 27.5 million. Probably more than that, you know, for inflation, who knows, you know, until like 1 year, 2 years, probably, or we still consider like $30 million. And so that's why I just want bank to know that we already pay off. We pay off for Best Buy building.
Okay.
Okay, so at the list, if we have a list out, at the list we get some credit, right?
You've got collateral.
Yeah, so we can use this as club loan, and we get something for construction loan. So this is what we really want. So right now we try to dig from. We already broke the ground, and we will see the bank. We may invite you, or you know, go there to look at it. Give us some idea, you know.
That location is really good.
Location, yeah.
I think the location, I know where that is. It's a very good location.
They are not global mall, but it's beside global mall. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know that's becoming the Antioch community city center. They're gutting the mall. It's going to become. They're going to build residential above commercial. So there's going to be artist housing over there, but essentially there's going to be businesses on the first floor in new buildings that they're constructing with residential above. So it's going to become a city center. There's going to be
Live work type thing.
live work type environment. It's going to be a town center instead of
Yeah.
the hollowed out mall is being torn down right now.
Yeah.
So
Well, it'd be great in the area, you know, plus our section
Yeah.
probably is make the area totally different.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, plus, what's the Tango? What's
Tanger
the,
outlets.
Yeah, Tango.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the other side of the highway.
Yeah. Okay. So right now we use our logo, whatever we call TNCT, and but we want everybody to understand that we are not just Chinatown only. We just say consider this like kind of Asian Square, and next one. Anybody have a question for this page? It's pretty much easy.
I just checked the Pan Asia website. They already included in the location Nashville. So 2025, is it the target for Pan Asia?
Yeah, Pan Asian will open our target. Our target is August this year. They're going to open. They're going to open. Yeah. Okay. So that's phase one. That okay. Delivery the lease in 2025 open 2025. So this existing building, just like I said, is called Asian Supermarket. It's almost 45,000 square footage. And the lease and the tenants is very strong tenants. They own 7 stores across the country. So we know that. And now this is you can call phase one, whatever you call, we're going to plan to build up a building D and building B. And then this another one, probably building C. We consider 3 buildings. But at the list, we have 2 buildings. City already approved something. Codes already approved something. But you know, codes you have to deal with them. They frequently they come to some new questions, something. But what's that? Council Lady Joy is pretty nice, and you know I'm Republican, but she's still nice, you know, to
Yes.
us, you know, and I really respect to them, you know, and but because it's good for her district, right?
Yeah.
It's not it's great for her district.
She's one of the level-headed ones.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Next one.
So are you gonna, are there plans for
Okay.
maybe
Okay,
doing
let me see.
some Chinese cultural things?
This building A is pretty much is existing building. Okay, and then here a 2-story building. We're going to put a first floor all the retails. The second floor we consider put a community center, Chinese school. We still consider put the something nice. Let's say some office, one kind of a complex office, okay, that with a desk for law firm, or for, let's say, for insurance agency, or for CPA. We kind of and then we have one desk that's in charge of all of these people. Okay, most people you leave message or can call them or something like that. You know, we still consider
Like a WeWork type of thing?
Yeah.
I was going to say like an entrepreneurship center
Yeah.
would
Yes,
be really
yes,
nice.
Yes, I know we still consider, we're going to talk to, yeah,
You looked at the fountains in Murfreesboro, the fountains of Gateway.
yeah.
That makes business, yeah.
It's a really nice, where they have some of the small areas where you could rent out versus a whole office.
I have a pretty good relationship with MTSU, the entrepreneurship for the business school, and my company for many years I have they called internship. They have a 3 credit hour in my office for 3 months. I have to give them. So I'm doing this probably close to 10 students. Yeah, we are ready. So
Will you consider also having open some space for non-profit
yes.
in the community center, like
so
acres?
community center
Yeah.
is kind of for not just for meeting. We still consider leave something to non-profit organization. So that's why we put the second floor. You know, the second floor is not easy to lease out. You know, and it's not New York. So that's why.
So like for a nonprofit, if there was a nonprofit in there, it would be tied to helping out people from different cultures. Is that what you're looking at?
Or showcasing the different nonprofit here in Nashville, promote the nonprofits.
Yes, good idea. Okay,
Something like that.
I'm thinking about it right now. I have to let all this partner, agree, because I have many nonprofit organizations for some kind of international, for some kind of we call it minority. Okay, like Kurdish, like call me several times, say they need something for called Kurdish Center. The office, that can help their community for consult for something. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Like
the challenge with
a-
nonprofit, most of them they do it at home or personal space, because the expense of renting an office drains out the funds instead of giving it out to the community. Most of the dollar is sent out to administrative expense. If there's an option for like opening a space for a nonprofit and help out in terms of space and promoting them, that would be a good opportunity for them.
I'm going to pass this to the board. Yeah, go ahead.
I think that other good opportunity could be maybe teach the Chinese language,
Yes.
because
Yes.
this the next area the Chinese got to do a lot of business in the global market, and it would be very interesting to get a place that I
would
can.
use that personally, because when John and his associates talk, I can't understand anything. And I don't know if they're talking about me or not, so I would really love
That
to
would be
learn the
awesome
language.
too.
What she just said, it makes a lot of sense. I'm from Philadelphia, and so the Philadelphia Chinatown is
yes.
a big deal.
Yeah,
And so I can
That's
tell you how many tourists go in there daily, and being able to fund that with people just coming in and having a cultural center.
Yeah.
I think a cultural center is a really big deal,
Yeah.
because I know so many people who've gone there just to learn more about the Chinese culture from Chinese people who better to learn from. And so
So you
it was
would have
great.
art in there and maybe some of the other aspects of
Yeah, I mean, there could be
music.
different offshoots of it, but if you have one main cultural center with different arms
Right.
to do different things, but have it all under that one banner of the cultural entity,
So you
that's a
could-
big deal.
So you could go in there, and when you come out, you know a whole lot more about the Chinese culture than you
We still-
went in.
Yeah, and it's an ongoing. It's not like I go for the day and I'm done. This is I go back all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
And other people would want to go back all the time and have some sort of programs and things that would teach people, and that would be unifying, because right now, where we're living now, in just the world, people are not getting along because nobody knows each other, you know?
If just one random off the wall suggestion, that modern looking building, if you could have the architecture look more Asian instead of modern.
So look at here. This kind of beauty is
Yeah,
it's
that's
really Asian stuff.
Yes.
Even
But the
Filipino,
two-story office building you're talking about,
The Golden Bee, yeah?
This construction, this kind of materials,
Uh-huh.
a lot of materials is on the way.
Okay.
Bought from China, shipped here.
okay.
And we know have 10%, 10% so extra money is still okay, because it's number one, we cannot buy from here. So we try to make this more look like Asian style. This is not the China. It's the Philippines. It's Vietnam. It's so popular.
It's a multicultural.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
we
Asia,
we're going to put something like that.
If you've been to the Nashville Zoo, and you go to the different venues in there, a lot of the structures, there'll be signs on there saying that this wood was from Bali, or it was from Philippines, or from the jungles of Kenya, or whatever, that helped to construct that. And it just really adds to it, because it just, oh gosh, I wonder how they shipped it here, and how did they manufacture it, and all this other kind of stuff. So that would be great.
I only push back on it because a lot of the building projects that are commercial look like they came out of an IKEA box, and everyone I talk to does not like the soulless nature of modern architecture. So if you're going to build a Pan-Asian block, please just make it authentic to the cultures that you're representing, because nobody likes modern architecture.
I'll counter that because I'm from Vegas. So Vegas has a very good Chinatown, but the new part of Chinatown is not that, but it's okay because there's so much culture there.
Okay.
There's boba, there's a right restaurant, so the architecture actually doesn't make a difference. And we're talking about Vegas,
Yeah.
where you can find anything. But if you've been to, the next time you go to Vegas, there's a new portion of Chinatown now that does not look that, it doesn't have to. The biggest thing is that it's a Chinese influence that's there, very authentic. You got to talk about boba. There was a place that I went to for dim sum. It was Hong Kong something or another, best Chinese food in the city. They were semi that way, but the new stuff, it's not that way. It didn't turn off anybody. And this is Vegas that hosts the world.
Yeah.
And they've got one of the best ones there. So I counter that with that.
They put in November, but I talked to the company, they said try to open August. But the lease probably started late, but no, the parent, this is pretty much the current the store look like, and more clean. We don't want to build up anything like a new Chinatown in New York. The dirty, smell bad, and it's not it's different. I don't want to build anything like New York. And I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, I know, because we have
But
one
we
in
try to.
Antioch,
I
and
talk.
you could go by Kroger's and.
Yeah, I talk to everyone. We don't want something like currently we have one store on the Nashville road called KNS. That smell bad.
Yeah,
And the inside is a mess.
One of the few places you can go to get stuff though.
Oh, but the owner doesn't care. The owner is a friend of mine. But as long as he makes good money, he doesn't care. But we want. I talk to everyone. I talk to a lot of internationals. This is our country. We need to use American way. You do Chinese style, still fine, but you need to use American way. So, but anyway, okay. But I just want this store is very clean, smell good, and we already taught them. They have to use a special called circulation. They make sure they spend a lot of money. We on the contract that we put there, that one exactly same as Kroger or Publix. So kind of special. I don't know what they call the machine circulation in the air. So you have to screen. You have to do that, otherwise it smell bad. Okay, but anyway, it's called Pan Asian market. Yeah, we have some kind of very special structure. This is for people to take pictures or see there or whatever. This is for kids that can know. This is a very traditional typical for Philippines or China, or this typical for south side China, and not for north side, and for the Vietnam, they we put and Korea.
What would be good there? If there was a video display where you could click on either China or Philippines or somewhere else, and then it would display something on a screen while they're inside there or somewhere where they could learn about the culture. A lot of amusement parks and things do that.
This kind of picture is a real picture we sent to the codes. Okay, they already proved. Okay, or most of it's already proved. Yeah, go ahead.
Is it Tennessee weatherproof?
Oh yeah. Well, we just send it to the codes. This is pretty much we already. Okay, the last one. Yeah. This is just pretty much just to show you. Yeah, and this one we're going to build up something.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Okay, this is when you look at this, it's more Chinese. So, you go to Philadelphia or go to.
I was just thinking that
go to Boston. You can see exactly the same as this, but we just consider, this kind of attraction. I have to go somewhere very unique, at least in Tennessee. So like this one, I know Ginger Thai for years. Okay, they have one store in Norfolk, one store in
Thompson Lane.
Yeah, Thompson Lane, Logan Street. There I know them for a long time. Yeah, for a long time. So when I talk to them, they're very excited. Well, this just show you some food, okay?
About that.
Yeah, well, it's
We
just,
want to taste.
yeah. Let's just show you all this food, okay?
And if it's authentic, when I was in China, I ate food that I didn't even recognize. I said, well, the purple thing looks good, you know, and the green thing, whatever. But no MSG, no additives. Everything was natural, and if you could keep it that way, that'd be great.
But the only thing I say, American, we apologize, you guys. Chinese, they eat anything if not move. Yeah, well, this is pretty much briefly tell you guys about this, and anybody can scan this barcode and send it to your friend. You know, we just want more people to know that, and want people to see. You know, whatever you can support. You know, and as well, we need a bank support. And I'm going to. My wife is working for called EP5 for investment visa. Okay, and we already get approved by immigration service or federal, so already approved. So we're going to. We don't need a lot. We need probably 5, and because they when minimum need $800,000 for investment. So we try to get these people involved. They can much more easy get green card. You know. Yeah.
And I hope I'm not speaking out of turn, but if anybody here knows someone that would like to check into having office space there, or have a skill that they can use to help as this is being built, for example, Benalis upholstery. You know, you talk to these guys about the furniture and
Yes.
upholstery and things like that. For those of you who don't know,
See here, you look at this. We are intentionally put a building on a boundary. We try to put it in the middle, pretty big parking lot, and we still consider in the future we make an annual some kind of special events, festival.
That's,
like an international
well, I'm
festival.
just
Yeah.
thinking, almost having an event center, you're talking about this large Asian population here. And if you had it kind of styled in a hybrid, but that theme, where are they getting married now? Like that could be, those are money makers. Those weddings are money makers.
My wife works at Embassy Suite and the Indian National. They really spend a lot. Meaning they bring Lamborghini inside the hotel, elephant one time. So yeah, having this showcase.
And you got the restaurants there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Like a catering
an
meal?
a venue just for events.
Well, that could be the building that's on Bell Road that you have
Yeah,
on the
the
site
space
there.
Right.
That could be a 5,000 square foot event center.
Yeah.
Every year we do Heritage Day. It's a big event in the community, Filipino community, where we showcase the different culture.
We
So
still
yeah.
consider here partial this is kind of event center. You have to hold like 200-300 people for indoor. Let's say the wedding or something. You know, some
How about Chinese New Year? I mean, usually, I'm
That'd be
accustomed to the red
huge-
envelopes.
Yeah.
And
You're right. Yeah, you're right. Well, Chinese, we don't. Chinese people probably call Chinese New Year, but I'm still consider it's not for Chinese New Year. Chinese New Year celebrate all the Korean, all the Vietnam, all the, all you know.
All the Asian culture, yeah.
Lot of Filipino, so
Oh, yeah.
they do Chinese New Year. Yeah.
I'd love some good lumpia.
Yeah,
So.
a lot.
Nice.
Okay, well, this is pretty much, thank you so much for you guys participate and have questions.
Well, I guess that's it.
That's all.
Hey Nash, we're at the Tennessee American Chinese Chamber, and we are with Juan here. And tell us about your business, Juan.
Hi, this is Juan. I'm a manufacturer for a lot of furniture firms and also hospitality. This company that we work with is called Benalis Upholsteries. They do a lot of, we factorize a lot of manufacturers on a We produce a lot of furniture that are going to direct with restaurants, hotels, and we work with a lot of people during like Hispanics, Asians, so we're very diverse in our company, and the way we do process in our quotes is pretty good. Standard prices compared to others. We're not too high nor too low, so we give you the deal and we give you the quality.
And if someone were to contact you, how would they do that?
They would just give me a call or go to bonozupholstery.com.
Thank you, Juan. Thanks, HEYNASH. Hi, we're with Mike, and he's a mortgage lender. And tell us about what you can do for customers. I heard you mentioned that you steal from the banks, and instead of let the bank steal from you. I like that. So tell us more about that.
Exactly. So I was mentioning earlier, I said basically what I help people do for a living is rob banks. And instead of letting the banks rob you. Most people know that on a traditional home mortgage, you're going to pay mostly interest up front. At today's rates, you're going to pay 80% of your payment, more than 80% of your payment for the first 10 years. You're going to pay more than 70% of your payment for the first 20 years of that mortgage. CMG created a product 20 years ago called the All-in-One Loan, and that's what I specialize in. It allows people to cut their mortgage interest expense in half, save tens, if not even hundreds of thousands of dollars for most people. So something very unique, very different. I've got a YouTube channel. If you look me up on YouTube, it's the Music City Mortgage Coach. You can go visit that. You're on YouTube watching this already, so you can just click over to that. Be sure to like that page and subscribe, but you can learn all about that product there.
Thank you, Mike. Hey, Nash, we're with Mike, and we're with a Mike that supports health and wellness. Tell us about your business.
Yeah, I work with a company called Nika, and they've been around for a long time. They're going to be celebrating their 50th anniversary here in the Nashville area, and they're going to be renting the Renaissance Hotel around in September, probably the third weekend in September. And what they do, they promote health and wellness, surround your bodies with the natural energies of life. Basically, anything in nature is usually better for your body. You get better sleep, better hydration. You have more energy in your life, better spring in your step. And they've been around for, almost 50 years. They're from Japan, one of the healthiest countries in the world, and we're like the 60th healthiest country. Or in other words, we're not healthy at all. Eat healthy, drink healthy, sleep healthy.
And what's your secret so far?
Just drink a lot of water. That's probably the best thing to do for your body.
H2O consumption.
Yeah.
And if our viewers here would like to reach out to you, how would they do that?
They can call me at 615-477-7355, or they can email me at selfcarepro@gmail.com.
Thank you, Mike.
Okay, my name is Patrick Malley. I am with the band Cyrus. We do songs in English and Chinese. We've been doing it for almost 30 years. This year marks our 30th year, so really happy to be here. It was wonderful to get the invitation from John, and we're looking forward to the CHINATOWN or the Cultural Center, whatever this amazing development's going to be. I'm really excited to be part of it. I've been wanting something like this. I'm from Philadelphia originally, so to have something that is a multicultural center for people to come and learn about not just the Chinese culture but other cultures is pivotal, and it helps with growth. It'll help with people understanding that, hey, technically we're all the same, and that's the whole goal. So we all love our kids, we all love our families, we all hurt, we all cry, we all mourn when people pass, and so it'll be wonderful to have something that brings us together from a human standpoint and represents humanity instead of just, hey, we're all so different. Technically, we're all the same. So.